Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Janice. I know it's been a while since my last video, so thank you so much for your patience. A lot of things have happened holidays, life, all kinds of things, work. So I appreciate your patience. There's some exciting launches that are coming up for 2024. The first one we're going to be doing today is going to be the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes, along with the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. And we're going to compare it to the IT Cosmetics one, and we're going to talk about Rare Beauty. So I am so excited to jump into today's review. So if you're interested to see how I got today's look or just my thoughts on the new launch from e.l.f., keep on watching. And so today we're actually going to be talking about a launch I'm very, very excited about. It is the newest launch from e.l.f. They've had a couple different launches this month, but the one I'm super, super excited about is the e.l.f. Camo blushes, liquid blushes. And I did get 3 colors. I went to an Ulta, couple different Targets, and they are sold out on multiple colors. I'm so happy that I was able to get 3 different ones that I was the most interested in. And the first one I was most interested in was Coming in Hot Pink, which is this middle one right here. It looks like a really nice bright pink. And then we have this one, Pinky Promise, which is a lighter pink but still ultra bright. And then Gorge Orange. So I'm really excited to try these out. I also got the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. It's full coverage, long lasting, has a dewy finish, has skin loving ingredients. And yeah, the Ulta I went to had only one left in the shade. And I'm wearing, or will be wearing, the light 210N, which is neutral with beige undertone. So I literally snagged the last one. So it was meant to be, and I think it's supposed to be a dupe, or I've heard that it's supposed to be a dupe for the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Nude Glow, which I've actually used many times, and I really like this one. I'm in the shade medium. This one also has skin loving ingredients and SPF 40, so I'm really interested to see how the e.l.f. Cosmetics compares to the IT Cosmetics Nude Glow. I know the other e.l.f. Cosmetics CC Cream, which is more on the matte side, also full coverage. They're trying to also dupe the other IT Cosmetics CC Cream, but I don't have that one. I only have the Nude Glow one. So this one I really, really enjoyed. I actually have a backup of it because I like it so much. This one I'm a little bit I want to say about halfway done with it, maybe a little bit more so. So I'm really excited to see how this one compares to this one. I have a couple of other items here from e.l.f. that are new to me. They've been on the market. They're new to me that I really wanted to try out as well. I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. Concealer that I've been using and loving is from HAUS Labs, and I am in the shade 13 Light Neutral. I also got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. The item I got was the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Red Delicious. I really like red lip oils. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The e.l.f. Pore Grip Primer. And I don't have anything on my face other than moisturizer and a little bit of a moisturizing toner underneath and a sunscreen. So I have a couple layers on, and same thing with eyes. I only have a little bit of eye cream. I have this much. Oh, there's no pump on it, so I have to just squeeze the bottom. But oh wow, it is very, very tacky. It does not have a scent to it. Let's get a little bit more. I'm trying not to go overboard. I'm really trying to use it how I normally would. So I normally just take it between my fingers and then just tap it in, especially because I have texture around my nose and around my cheeks. So I'm really trying to push it into the skin. But so far it's feeling really tacky. I may have to pull my hair back so that way my hairs don't get stuck in my face. Okay, that's better. So yeah, so far it feels pretty nice on the skin. We're gonna try out the CC cream from IT Cosmetics. We're gonna do it on my right side of my face, and then we'll do the e.l.f. one on the other side of my face. And I will be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics brush. I really like this one. I have 2 of these, and these are amazing. I would highly recommend to invest in really quality brushes. So an IT Cosmetics is pretty up there with most of the ones I have tried. So we're gonna do a side-by-side one. So just like this much. Well, like about a pump, not a full amount. What I usually do is just take a little bit on my brush I'll sometimes put it directly on the face if I'm always like usually really comfortable with the product. But I'm gonna just put it on the back of my hand and then I'm just gonna put it on. I can definitely layer this product up. It does have a fragrance to it. I don't know if it's sunscreen. Yeah, it definitely smells sunscreen like on the face. So I'm gonna do an extra pump. You can see it's still very glowy, not only from the primer underneath, but also the product itself. Let's get into the e.l.f. right now. This one is an SPF 30. So we have It Cosmetics, which is SPF 40, and this is an SPF 30. Cosmetics one, you get 1.08 US fluid ounces, 32 milliliters. And with the e.l.f., you get 1 fluid ounce and 30, just as 30G. You get slightly more with the It Cosmetics, but e.l.f., you're probably going to get a much better value of. And I will be using then the e.l.f. version of the It Cosmetics brush, which is this one. And it's pretty much, in my opinion, it's a dupe for it. It's very, very close in feel, use. I would say probably a little bit lighter in the weight of it, if that's something you're interested in. But if you're looking for a brush that has dual ends, contemplating the It Cosmetics one, go with the e.l.f. I do get more when I pump it out in the e.l.f. Cosmetics, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Doing the same exact thing with my brush. And let me grab my mirror. Oh, they're more impactful color-wise. And it's definitely a lighter shade than the It Cosmetics. So I may have to go up a shade, or actually, I can make this work on normal days, especially in the winter. But once you shear it out, it is definitely okay. That's a lot better when you shear when I shear it out. Ooh, it does give me pretty nice coverage so far. It says it's full coverage, so of course it's going to give me a little bit more. And then the It Cosmetics one, that one's, my experience is about a medium coverage, light to medium, depending on how much I put on. And still very dewy. So, just looking at it, it looks very much the same, especially when you have the primer underneath. Okay, I see you. I see you, e.l.f. Cosmetics. To just keep on one side of my face. I'm so used to just blending everywhere. So, okay, on camera, I mean, it looks the same. Wow. Yeah, it looks the same. That's pretty cool. I love that. It looks the same as far as the overall appearance. Texture feels the same too. It feels pretty much the same. And I'm just going back in with my It Cosmetics brush because I need a touch up. But whoa. What do you think? It's still very, very dewy. So, but again, I had to do about 2-ish pumps of the It Cosmetics one to get this level of coverage. With the e.l.f. one, it was just a single pump. So, okay, I'm pretty impressed with that. Wow, it doesn't really have the same or as strong of a smell of the sunscreen too. So far, I like this one. It's very dewy. It's full coverage. We'll have to test it out to see if it's long lasting. Definitely the dewy finish. And does it feel hydrating? Yeah, it feels pretty comfortable on the skin. I wish I had SPF 40 like the It Cosmetics, but that's something if you're looking into, then of course with It Cosmetics, if you want a little bit more SPF coverage. But if you're going to be indoors or covered, this one might be the best way to go. And pairing it with the e.l.f. Cosmetics brush, the dual ended brush, highly recommend. It's really, really nice. And it's full coverage. It and then e.l.f. I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm just going to do it real quick. I'll show you how I apply it, but I'm going to do half of the slabs with the It Cosmetics and then e.l.f. the 16-hour camo concealer on this side. So you'll see how they compare. Again, I don't expect them to be exact dupes. I'm going to go ahead and apply the HAUS Labs, where I typically would. It does have a little scent to it. Okay, didn't realize I put that much on. That's probably enough because a lot does come out, and it is full coverage. So I'm expecting miracles with this one. We're going to use the It Cosmetics brush to blend out the HAUS Labs, and I already know how this one's going to perform. and it's very comfortable on the skin. I can wear it on no makeup days, or I can wear more full coverage. I just have to build it up. We're gonna move on to the e.l.f. Cosmetics Concealer with the e.l.f. dual ended brush. And whew, it is, I think I applied too much. So just do, or blend it out as I normally would. I might have gone a shade too bright too. It looks a little bit more yellow. Overall application is pretty nice. It definitely giving full coverage. I don't know if I like it with this particular primer because it definitely is accentuating texture. Maybe I applied too much. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. I'm going to be setting everything with the e.l.f. HD powder. And I'm just using my triangle poof. Get these on Amazon. These are amazing. It's got some sparkle to it. Not enough to be glittery, but it's got some kind of reflect. Yeah, I just need a different shade of the camo concealer. Okay, I'm just going to do my brows and lashes. e.l.f. did launch a new mascara, but my Targets and the Ultas I went to did not have it. So I'm just going to use my tried and true, the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Product I'll use is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. It's so small and tiny. I love it. So I'm just going to do this real quick off camera, and we'll be back to test out the blushes. All right, so we are back. Brow gel on, mascara on, curl the lashes first, and that is definitely one of the best mascaras. Go ahead and jump into the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. Woo! So I'm going to swatch all three. I'm kind of leaning towards the Coming In Hot Pink, but I also want to see how the Gorg Orange looks. So I may be doing one on each cheek. And the Pinky Promise, I don't know. We'll see how everything swatches. So I'm just going to swatch Pinky Promise first. Oh yeah, it's giving me lip oil vibes a little bit. Here's the doe foot applicator. And let's go ahead and just swatch it on my hand. Very pretty. Oh, a lot came out too. So we may be dealing with a lot of product upon application. So we may just have to do a dot. Next, we have Coming In Hot Pink, which is the one I was most excited about. It's similar to the Rare Beauty Lucky blush. Here we are. Same thing. A lot comes out on the applicator, so I just need to be careful. I'm wearing light colors today, so I need to be very careful. There's Pinky Promise and Coming In Hot Pink. Ooh, I really like that one. I think I'm gonna have to try that one out today. Here's the next one, the Gorg Orange. That's such a cute name. There we go. And let's test it on the other side. Okay, these are all pretty bright, so I'm hoping that these can sheer out a good amount. So here are all three on the palm of my hand. So I think we're gonna start out with Coming In Hot Pink first. Ooh, it does kind of, I don't know if they're meant to be a stain, but it's kind of staining my palm a little bit. The Pinky Promise one is starting to, I don't know if you can even see that, but it's starting to stain, or it stained my palm. Maybe because it was on the longest. Let's try Coming In Hot Pink. I'm so excited about that. I don't have the Rare Beauty Lucky shade. The closest one I have is a sample that I got from when I ordered something directly from Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. Happy, and then also Hope was a sample given to me by Rare Beauty. So I'm going to see how Happy from Rare Beauty looks. It looks closer to Pinky Promise. Let's actually swatch them together. The only full-size one I have of Rare Beauty is one in red. Okay. So that's Rare Beauty's shade Happy. And then let's try the Camo Liquid Blush right next to it, just to see. Oh, they're fairly similar. There's the e.l.f. one. Let's see if we can sheer it out. Okay, so the e.l.f. one right here, and then the Happy from Rare Beauty. So they're very similar shades. And all of the ones from e.l.f. appear to be dewy. There's some from Rare Beauty that are not dewy. The one that I have that's a full size is the shade Grateful, which I don't see one from e.l.f. in that shade, or one that's close enough to it. Maybe Gorg Orange. Let's get the e.l.f. ones on. So I'm going to try the Comin in Hot Pink, because this is the one I was really most looking forward to. And I'm going to use a clean SEPHORA 93 brush. I love SEPHORA brushes. I know they came out with a brush to partner with the blush, but it was sold out at the Ulta I went to. So I was like, I'm just going to make do with what I have. I'm going to do the Comin in Hot Pink. We're going to do it on this side where we have the It Cosmetics CC cream. So let's do it. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot. And remember, I do have powder down, so let's see how it works. Let's see how it works with powder. Okay, so definitely hot pink. It is shearing out quite a bit, so we're just going to keep on blending her. And it's not disrupting anything underneath that I can see right now, so we're definitely blur, keep on. Maybe even one dot is too much for this particular shade. It's very pretty though. I know it looks like a lot on camera. A dot is probably too much. It's blending out. I'm going to use the foundation brush, the It Cosmetics that has a little bit of product still on there to maybe help with this. Oh, good. To maybe help with this. Okay, it's much better now. Okay, yeah. Less than a dot needs to be used when it comes to Comin in Hot Pink. Okay, it shears out. Looks cute in person. I think on camera it looks a little bit more pinky, but in person I think it looks pretty cute. I'm really liking this one. I Gorge Orange on this side with the e.l.f. Cosmetics CC cream, and we're going to use a clean Sephora 93 blush brush. And so far it's looking pretty good. I'm going to try the Gorge Orange in the palm of my hand instead of putting it directly on the face, because I just learned that the Comin in Hot Pink is very, very pigmented. So I'm trying to give these both a fair chance. So we're just going to put a little bit in the palm of my hand. And I'm just going to take the clean brush and just work it in the palm of my hand so we can kind of get the brush nicely saturated. And okay, I am liking this color. Oh, wow. I did not expect to really like this color because it's so bright, so orange in the applicator, but it is really cute. Even it's still super pigmented, even after putting it in my palm and blending it into the brush. Similar to the Rare Beauty, do not put it directly on the face. Put it into the palm of the hand or on the back of your hand. Work it into the brush that you're going to be using or sponge, and then apply, because even it's still pigmented. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other side, but I'm going to use the e.l.f. dual-ended brush because this is the e.l.f. side. And putting it on top of powder, it's looking pretty good. There's no disruption in the foundation or CC cream underneath, even with the concealer. But you can definitely see that this one's still more pink. This one's got a little bit more warmth because it's the orange blush, but I really like the orange. Ooh, wow. I'm blown away in a good way too. Definitely don't go straight onto the face. Just put it in the palm of your hand, blend it out. What do you think? What do you all think? Do you like the orange, the Gorge Orange on this side, or do you like the Comin in Hot Pink? Comin in Hot Pink was what really intrigued me into the collection, but the Gorge Orange is looking really pretty, and it looks pretty on camera too. This one doesn't look bad, but this one, I am pleasantly surprised. So, what do you think? All right, so the Pinky Promise one, I don't know, kind of want to see how it looks layered on top of the Gorge Orange, just so it doesn't look like orange on one side and pink on the other. So I'm gonna layer this one, but on its own, I really like it. It's very pretty. So I'm just gonna do the same process. Put it in the palm of my hand. Yes, there's Gorge Orange already on there, but putting like it on there. And I'm taking the same brush I used the Gorge Orange because I don't have another clean one, but working that into the brush. And even on the palm of my hand, the combination looks really pretty. So just do maybe more around the apples. Ooh, okay. This might be a new color combination. Gorge Orange and Pinky Promise. I'm liking that combination. Wow. And of course, it's becoming more and more impactful the more I pack it on. So going back in with the e.l.f. dual-ended brush, because it's the e.l.f. side. Wow, that combination is gorgeous. So I would mix the two, the Pinky Promise and the Gorge Orange in my hand initially and then put them both on, but layering them, Gorge Orange first and then Pinky Promise, just like a little bit. It looks really pretty in person. What do you think? Coming in hot pink and then Gorge Orange with Pinky Promise layered on top. And they're definitely dewy, but not to the point where your skin looks super wet. So I really like that. Kind of blending it all together just so it looks a little bit more cohesive because I look pink and then less vibrant pink on the other side. So, but wow, I am pleasantly surprised. I am loving these, and compared to the Rare Beauty ones that I've tried in the past, I think these are a pretty good dupe. I would love to see them come out with some matte formulas because some folks may not lean towards dewier products on their skin. I am definitely more of an oilier skin type, so I would usually stay away from heavily dewy products because the collection really intrigued me because I was interested to see if they really were a dupe for the Rare Beauty, but these are really, really nice. And yeah, you don't need a heavy hand, just like the Rare Beauty ones. You just need a tiny dot and put it on the palm of your hand, blend it out, and I think these are really, really great. No wonder they're sold out pretty much everywhere. And there's definitely other colors to try. These are the ones that I don't really have in my collection. I have a lot of Dusty Rose, a lot of the more mauvey ones in my collection. So these are very, very, very nice. And thoughts on the primer so far? It doesn't feel like overly sticky. It feels pretty nice. We'll have to see how long it wears with the foundations or the CC creams I layered on top, but this one's really, really nice. I think I might splurge for the big one after I use this one up. And the Camo Concealer from e.l.f. I mean, over time, it doesn't, I think I just need to get a different shade. And comparing the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream to the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Nude Glow, really nice. I really enjoyed this. And I got away with this color. Like upon application, it was pretty light, but I got away with it and it seems to be doing just fine. And it looks pretty seamless. Can you even tell? I don't think I can tell. I think they both look really, really nice. But this one being full coverage, I'm going to be using less of the product to make it work for my needs because I definitely like a full coverage moment, even on a more natural day. Just having the option, you can just sheer it out, I think is really, really helpful. So this is really great, and it paired well with the e.l.f. HD powder. Really, really nice. And let me actually put on the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil now that we have most, if not our full face on. Of course, I did do bronzer today because I really wanted to see how the blushes performed, and I didn't want that to compete with the bronzer. But even without bronzer, I think it looks pretty nice. So here is what it looks like. And the color, again, is Red Delicious. And I think it looks so beautiful. I know it doesn't really have a smell to it, so let's go ahead and just put it directly on. It's very thin. Very thin, feels very nice on the lips. I can definitely see myself applying this. Ooh. I'm not wearing any lip liner. Yeah, I just want to give the products a chance how I would probably wear it on the daily. Just throw it on and just you know, not having too much fuss with it. So this one feels really nice on the lips. It's very, very slick, not overly sticky. Doesn't really have it doesn't really have a scent to it that I find. I don't know if I'm feeling a tingle. Is it supposed to be minty? Infused with apricot oil. Hydrates and nourishes lips. I don't know if it's supposed to have like a minty or tingly flavor or tingly sensation. It's very comfortable on the lips. I really like this, so I'm definitely gonna be wearing this more. I might want to get more colors. Red really stood out to me this time. Wrap up today's video. Highly recommend anyone that's interested in the blushes to give them a shot because these came out so nice as far as I can see, even on camera. This side is probably my favorite. This is the e.l.f. CC cream, the Camo blushes, even the e.l.f. concealer. Not my favorite, but it came out pretty nice with the powder, the e.l.f. HD powder. This side has the Comin in Hot Pink. Still really nice. I might just wear a full face of the e.l.f. CC cream and then apply the Coming in Hot Pink. Again, same process, just putting it in the palm of my hand, working it into the brush, and then put on the face. Do not put it directly on the face. These are a huge winner in my book, and the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. So I definitely love these. Wrap up today's video. I highly recommend the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. Again, I have the shades Gorge Orange, Coming in Hot Pink, and Pinky Promise. And I layered the Gorge Orange with the Pinky Promise, and it came out really, really nice. And the other side was just strictly Coming in Hot Pink. So these with the new e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream are a huge win. Big surprise that it compares to the It Cosmetics CC Cream Nude Glow on this side. So I definitely recommend if you're interested in checking these out. They're very inexpensive. This one I believe was $15 and the individual blushes were $7 each. Definitely would recommend. So thank you so much for watching, and may 2024 be the best year yet, and more content coming your way. And I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.